Good evening, sir.
Hello, can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. I have received some questions and I would like to discuss them in the class. But there is one request from everyone. Don't send the questions just in time. Okay? Because there may be some other class going on before this. So when I don't even get the time to read the questions. So anyway, I will try to do all the questions that we have received so far. They are good questions, and one by one we will take up. Okay. Second, one more request. You should You should first try the questions to the best of your effort. Okay. Whenever you send a doubt, you should also try it to the best of your efforts, and then only send it for discussion. Okay, so we'll take up the questions one by one. Example 1. Particle A is projected from origin. From origin with velocity UA is equal to U I cos theta plus J sin theta. This question is given in standard format. We have done questions like this earlier. Okay, so at the same instant, at same time, particle B starts moving from position RB, where RB is equal to AI plus BJ. I will draw that in diagram. And with a constant velocity VB is equal to Vx I cap plus Vy j cap. Find condition of their collision in terms of theta. Okay, and theta is there. Theta is here. Second, time of collision. Third, position of collision. You see, this they have tried to make it in terms of theta and such parameters, but actually we have discussed questions like this earlier. So I will draw the diagram. It is here like this. This is origin. Origin 0, 0. In case of projectile, we don't have to write 0, 0, 0. We will only write 0, 0 because projectile motion is a two-dimensional motion. Okay. And here it is like this. U, vector U, okay, or U of A. This angle is theta. Particle B starts moving from here. So, if they meet, if they collide, what is the condition? You can tell me. If they collide,
x1 equal to x2 and y1 equal to y2.
yes, so you see here RB, this is RB, and RB has got AI plus BJ. So RB is equal to AI cap plus BJ cap. So we will say not x1 equal to x2. 1 minute. Hold on. So if they collide, x1 is not equal to x2. x1 plus This is A and this is B. X1 plus A is equal to X2. Got it?
Yes,
This
sir.
is position. X1 and X2 are positions because second body is already ahead. Their displacement, see, displacements are equal. That's a different thing. But if they collide, then displacement X, displacement of 1 plus already there is a gap. Positions. Also, Y1 plus B is equal to Y2. Getting it?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So, and you see, VB is constant. VB is equal to Vx I cap plus Vy j cap. There is no gravity element in it. It has been given at the same time particle B starts moving from position RB, constant velocity, with a constant velocity. It is not free fall under gravity. So, x1 plus A, how much is x1? X1 is u cos theta t plus A is equal to Vx into t. That is number one. And number two, y1. Y1 will be u sin theta t minus half gt square plus b is equal to Vy into t. These are the two basic things. I need not do the full question here. So I am giving you this. So in the first there is t in single power and the second one t is in two powers gt square. Solve 1 and 2 to get. Take t from 1 and put that t in 2. Okay. 1 minute. Part A, it will come from question 1. Part A comes from 1. You see, here in 1, you isolate, you see time of t you will get from here. Time t you will get from here, okay? So you have got t. Then put the value of t in 1. In part 2 comes from, or rather I will put it simply, put value of t in 1. Then A is equal to Vx minus u cos theta into t. So u cos theta is equal to A upon t Vx minus A upon t. This is the condition in terms of t, okay? It was to be given in terms theta. So this is condition for 1. R you can find. R1 is equal to R2. And what is R1? We could have found the actual values, but these are given in terms of algebraic expression. So R2, R1 is equal to R2. That is the final position. Okay. So, and what is R2? R2 is RB plus VB into T. You have got the value of T, then you can get, okay.
Yes, sir.
So R2 in terms of T can be found. But basically you have seen so far, wherever a case of collision comes, we have done enough number of questions on collision. Okay, collision of projectiles. Same concepts will apply in collisions in one-dimensional motion also, and in two-dimensional motion it becomes simple in two-dimensional motion if there is no acceleration. That we'll see later. I will try to do one more question today. Okay, so this is the concept by which you will go. Another question which has come to me, that is, I'm writing that question here. Question number 1. This seems to be a more than one correct option. Okay, so one more request. Whenever you send a question, you should not just send that part where you are facing problem. You should also state whether single answer option is correct or more than one option is correct. Okay.
Sir,
Whenever there
here
are
it
more
was
than
multiple. Sir, here it
it
was
is
multiple only.
it is
was
a
not-
multiple that I could see. So otherwise it gets confused. Then I feel as if only one option is correct, but here two options are correct. Only anyway, I am writing that coordinates of a particle moving in a plane are given by example 2. X is equal to a cos pt. T is equal to time, or x as a function of time. Okay, T is equal to time. Y again as a function of time is equal to B sin pt. Here A, B and P are positive constants and A is greater than B. Is the path of particle an ellipse? You people have not studied ellipse so far, but I will tell you. We will do this question. And second portion is velocity and acceleration of the particle are mutually perpendicular at some instant T is equal to pi upon 2p, pi upon 2p. I would rather put it this way.
Sir, excuse me. Excuse me, sir.
So that I have changed the question, the format of the question, show that path of the projectile, path of the particle is an ellipse, and show that path of the particle is an ellipse. You know, like circle, there is another that is ellipse. And third is velocity and acceleration of the particle are mutually perpendicular at some instant t is equal to pi upon 2p. Okay. Other two options, they are not correct. So I'm not taking them up. I'm only taking the
sir.
correct options. Show that this
Sir.
is okay.
Yes, sir. I was almost able to do the first two. How would I exclude the third one? That is what I could not understand.
Okay. We will let others also enjoy now. Other
Yes,
students
sir.
should also get it. So now note equation of an ellipse is of this is a fact. This is something that has not been told to you, but this is equation of an ellipse is what is missing here? Time is missing. You see, we have got x equal to a cos pt, then and y is equal to b sin pt. Whenever there you find such a question is given, you should immediately realize that it is an ellipse. We are deriving it. Okay. Then what is Vx? Vx is equal to dx by dt. And what is that? That is A, and cos pt is differentiated. It becomes minus p sin pt. I am not writing the bracket in front of pt. And what is Vy? Vy is dy by dt. So Vy becomes b into sin pt is differentiated. It becomes p cos pt. Okay. I had to do the first part first. First part first. Cos pt is equal to x upon a and sin pt is equal to y upon b. Is that okay? X upon a, cos pt I have taken, it is x upon a. Then cos pt whole square plus sin pt whole square is equal to x upon a whole square plus y upon b whole square. Then what is the left hand side? Left hand side is 1.
Yes,
Cos square something and sin square something. Okay. So left hand side is 1. 1 is equal to x square by a square plus y square by b square. Okay. So path is an ellipse. Ellipse is like this. It shows like this. You will study ellipse in detail in your mathematics subject. Okay. This is 2a and this is 2b. And of course, this is x and y. This is y minus y, x minus x. So this is the shape of the ellipse. That is the first part done. Okay, part 1. Part 2. X is equal to A cos PT. Y is equal to B sin PT. Then Vx is equal to Bx by dt is equal to A. Cos PT differentiation is minus P sin PT. Is everyone clear with this?
Yes, sir.
Differentiation, everyone is clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See, it is a cos form. Cos form is differentiated to sin form. But inside, there is not simply T, that is PT. So that coefficient of PT will come out. Okay. And Vy is equal to dy by dt. Then that is B. And sin PT differentiation is P cos PT. And you also have this I cap and J cap. Because Vx is in X direction and Vy is in Y direction. Okay. So these two are done. Then what is Ax? Ax is dVx by dt. And that is again differentiating this. So again differentiating AP. Minus AP comes out. See, you are differentiating Y. So this minus AP and then differentiation of sin PT differentiation. How much is that? Is equal to minus AP. Sin PT differentiation is P cos PT. So that becomes minus AP square cos PT. And the direction is I cap. What about AY? AY is differentiation of Vy by dt. So in that BP comes out and cos PT differentiation. So it comes to BP cos PT differentiation is cos becomes minus sin. So minus P sin PT. That comes to minus BP square sin PT and the direction is J cap. If V and A are perpendicular to each other. What is the condition of perpendicular to each other?
Dot product is
Dot
0.
Yes, dot product should be 0. V dot A should be 0. And we have got both of them. See V. That is Vx I cap. We will put the value later. Vx I cap plus Vy j cap dot Ax I cap plus Ay j cap, and that should be 0. So then Vx Ax plus Vy AY, it should be 0. Because I dot I, okay, I dot I can write one more line. I dot I plus VY AY J dot J should be equal to 0. So I dot I is 1, J dot J is 1, and we have removed I dot J because I dot J is 0. Okay, so Vx, put the values. Vx is minus AP sin PT, minus AP sin PT. And what is AX? AX is minus AP square cos PT over. Then plus Vy. Vy is BP cos PT. BP cos PT. And Vy. Then AY. AY is minus BP square sin PT. And the whole thing is equal to 0. So you see something comes out common, AP and AP square. So it is A square PQ sin PT into cos PT. Plus, no, minus. Minus B square P cube. Again, cos PT sin PT. And I think usually you stopped here. Okay.
Yes,
I
sir.
think you had more doubt here. So that doubt comes here. See, A square P cube, that makes P cube and P cube is gone. Okay. So A
Yes, sir.
square and sin PT cos PT is sin 2 PT upon 2. Is that clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Minus B square sin 2 PT upon 2 is equal to 0. Given A square, A is not equal to B. It is given in the question A is not equal to B.
Yes, sir.
A is greater than B. So we will use that. A square minus B square sin 2 PT is equal to 0. A is not equal to B, so this term cannot be 0. A square minus B square is not equal to 0. So sin 2 PT has to be 0.
Okay, sir.
That makes sin 2 PT is 0. So 2 PT is equal to pi. Or 2 PT is equal to 0. Or 2 PT is equal to 0. Which one you will choose? This gives T equal to 0. No use. This gives 2 PT is equal to pi. So T is equal
Yes.
to pi
Pi
upon.
by 2.
Yes, that is the answer. Okay.
Yes, sir. Got it. Thank you, sir.
So whenever you are getting a situation like this and sometimes you feel, "Arey baba, kya ho gaya? I am not getting the answer because A is not equal to B." Then look at the other part. Many a times we don't look at the other part. Okay, good. So this question is over. Coming to the next question. There's another question we will discuss here. Starting from the time t equal to 0 from the origin with a speed 1 meter per second, a particle follows a two-dimensional trajectory in xy plane so that its coordinates are related by a particle starts from origin with u equal to 1 meter per second and equation of its trajectory is y is equal to x square upon 2. If ax and ay are components of acceleration, then see, this is a question, it's a long question, so I am writing the options, okay? Then first option is, then mark correct options. Mark correct options. So there are 4 options given. First, ax is equal to 1 meter per second square implies that when particle is at origin, then ay is equal to 1 meter per second square. Second option, ax equal to 0 implies that ay is equal to 1 meter per second at all instants. Third option, at t equal to 0, particle's velocity is in x direction. It is IIT advanced question. IIT JEE question, I don't know whether it is advanced. Okay, it looks like it's an IIT question. It was IIT advanced of 2021. Okay. Then fourth option says ax equal to 0 implies, if ax equal to 0, then at implies that at t equal to 1 second, angle between particle's velocity and x-axis is 45 degree. These are the four options given. Now look at this. What is this equation? Whom does it represent? Y equal to x square upon 2.
The trajectory equations.
It is similar to the trajectory. General equation of trajectory. General equation of projectile. What is that? Y is equal to x tan theta minus gx square upon 2u square cos square theta. And y is equal to x square upon 2 u equal to 1 is given. Okay. Then what do you get? Then by comparison, then there is no term of x. Okay.
Yes, sir. So
Then
tan
x
theta 0.
Yes, it is 0. It is horizontal throw. X tan theta is equal to 0, which means tan theta is equal to 0. So theta is equal to 0 degree. Horizontal throw. Don't worry about this minus. Okay. So theta is 0 degree. And what next? Also, this g is acceleration. Okay. So we will not say g, we will say a. Here, g is similar to a. So ax square upon 2u square cos square 0 degree is equal to x square by 2. U is 1, then you get x square gone,
Yes, sir.
2 is also gone, u is 1. So a is equal to 1.
Yes.
Magnitude of acceleration. You see the path is this. This is the path. Acceleration is equal to 1. It is similar to this, but since y is x square, okay. So
Yes.
you see here, y is minus gx square because g was downward. But here we are getting, so it is something like this. Acceleration is upward. No issue, y and x, okay. So our next thing, now we are going to search for the questions. Yes, the first question was ax equal to 1 meter per second square implies ax is not 1 meter per second square. So we cannot imply anything, okay? If there was ax, then this parabola equation would not have come. But we can come to this later, okay? 2.
Okay, sir.
Ax is equal to 0 and implies that ay is equal to 1. So we got ay 1. X is 0 and ay is equal to 1. You see, a is along y direction, ay. So this is correct option. Third one comes at t equal to 0, particle velocity is in x direction. At t equal to 0, particles velocity is horizontal. That means along x-axis. Fourth, ax equal to 0 implies that t equal to 1 second. At t equal to 1 second, angle between particles velocity and x-axis is 45 degree. Let us find out. Ax equal to 0. That was what we had written. No, ax equal to 0. Okay.
Yes.
That is correct. Ax is 0. Then Vx is equal to Ux is equal to U is equal to 1 meter per second. Vy is equal to Uy plus Ay into T. Vy is 0. Ay is 1. T is 1. That is 1 meter per second. So what is there? This is T equal to 1.
Okay, sir. Then we'll get
You're
tan
getting-
theta as 1.
Yes.
So
Vy is
45
equal to 1. Vx is also equal to 1. So the velocity vector is like this. And the angle is 45 degree. Okay. Tan
Yes,
theta
sir.
is equal to Vy by Vx
Sir,
is equal to
I
1.
guess,
So theta equal to 45 degree. So
yes,
our
yes.
correct options are, our correct option is, 1 is not correct option, 1 is wrong, 2 is correct option, and 3 is correct option. So 2, 3 and 4 correct. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So can
One
you
minute.
explain why AX is equal to 0?
Ax is 0. In this case, in this equation, Ax has to be 0.
So for
It
the
is
second one, you explained some parabola equation. What's that?
parabola equation. See the node. Trajectory equation of every projectile is a parabola. General equation of a parabola is y is equal to ax plus bx square. It could be x plus minus b. Okay. So A and B can be positive or negative. Or both. Okay. So A could be positive, B could be negative, like that. This is general equation. What is our equation? Our equation is y is equal to x tan theta minus gx square by 2u square cos square theta. You see here, A is tan theta and B is equal to g upon 2u square cos square theta. 2u square cos square theta. 2u square cos square theta is equal to g upon 2u square cos square theta. 2u square cos square theta is equal to 2u square cos square theta. 2u square cos square theta is equal to 2u square cos square theta. 2u square cos square theta is equal to 2u square cos square theta. 2u square cos square theta is equal to 2u square cos square theta. 2u square cos square theta is equal to 2u square cos square theta. 2u square cos square theta is equal to 2u square cos square theta. 2u square cos square theta is equal to 2u square cos square theta. 2u square cos square theta is equal to 2u square cos square theta. 2u square cos square theta is equal to 2u square cos square theta. 2u square cos square theta is equal to 2u square cos square theta. 2 B cannot be negative, but A can be negative, depending on whether it is thrown downward or upward. So those things you will study in projectile, in your parabola, when you study coordinate geometry. Okay. But y is equal to some constant into x square. If this is path equation, then ax equal to 0, ay is not equal to 0. We can take up further more on this, but that I will come later to that.
Okay, sir. And can you explain why at so can you explain the diagram that you made at t is equal to 1? How we got Vy is equal to 1 and Vx is equal to 1?
See, Vx was one given.
Yes, sir.
Given initial velocity is 1. Initial velocity is given 1. Okay. And initially, it is a horizontal throw. Initially, all the velocity component was in x direction. So ux is 0. And then ux remains vx. If ax is 0, if acceleration in x direction is 0, then velocity will remain constant.
Yes.
Understand it here. This is t equal to 0, t equal to 1, t equal to vx is equal to ux is equal to 1. Okay. vy is equal to 1, vy is equal to at, ayt is equal to 1 into 1 is equal to 1.
Okay, sir. Got it. Thank you.
Actually, these questions are very good level questions. That is how they are coming in IIT exams. Okay.
Sir, I have a doubt. When we
Yes.
take trajectory, we never calculate x direction acceleration, right?
Well, no. See, projectile is defined as projectile motion. If you look at your the first class of projectile, there it was given that ax is 0 and ay is some constant value. Definition of projectile is, can you go back to your register and tell me? Look into your register.
Yes, sir.
Constant acceleration in one direction and 0 acceleration in perpendicular direction. So y direction you have a constant acceleration and x direction you have 0 acceleration. Such motion and such motion only, they will become projectile. Now there may be some modifications in this. Then, but that does not satisfy the basic condition of projectile. Basic condition of projectile still remains. Ax is 0 and ay is some constant, which mostly is g, 9.8. Got it?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay, then I am seeing here another.
Sir, for
A
the last
ball is
one, if
thrown.
you could give me a hint, I could try. I was trying, but somehow, how will I proceed? The first step, if you could tell me, then I'll try to do it.
I will tell you, my dear students, all of you, please listen. It's not just with me. It is with all our teachers. Okay. See, we are in teaching of IIT JEE. Still at times, we will fumble, we will make mistake, no issue. You will make much more mistakes. Your IQ may be more than my IQ. And on the day of exam, only your IQ will be useful. My IQ is not at all useful because I am not there in exam hall. So, what is IIT coaching? This coaching is designed to make you try good questions. Okay, first try simple questions, then try good questions, and even after that, many students, not many, most of the students keep thinking. These ideas come, so many times it will come in your mind. Sir, I am not able to solve questions. Many a times you people feel that I am not able to solve questions. So what is the big deal? Where is the problem? There is no problem. You are able to solve, out of 10 questions, you are able to solve 4 questions. That is good enough. Then again, when you try those 6 questions, again 1 or 2 questions you may be able to do. But you will learn only when you attempt. This is no talk. I don't give talks. I don't give motivation talks. Bullshit. My time of motivation is over. Okay. I am only telling you people, success does not come on a platter. Now, just now you asked that, sir, if you give me a hint, maybe hint will work sometime. But what works best? Your own try and try and try until you get exhausted. Okay? That is first thing. Keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. Student says, no, I am not able to do the questions. Sometimes the student will say, so many students are studying with me personally also, across the table also. Then they'll say, sir, I am not able to do. Just now. See, yesterday only one parents arrived. That boy, that girl used to come to me for studies. It's joined only last month. And she is also having projectile motion that she is studying. Then the parents said, sir, she is not able to follow these questions. She is a good student. He scored 96, 97% in 10th board. A good student. And the same thing I told her. Then I asked her, are you able to do the questions of 1D motion? She says, yes, very much. I am able to do 1D questions. If we are able to do 1D questions, variable acceleration, variable velocity, variable positions, you will do this also. Only give it more time. Okay. So you people also
Yes.
don't expect lollipops from me. Don't expect big hints, small hints only. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay, I'm coming to the next question. Let me see. Oh, we have spent a lot of time. Okay, so there's one more question is here. A ball is thrown from the position there's this. JEE Advanced 24. One more question. It's a long question, so I'll solve and send in group. That is the question number 3. So question number 3 from one student, Srijoni. And another student has written but not given the name. I have received one, this the phone number was 977. I am not remembering. Who is the student? You send me a question. Can I know your name? 1 minute, please hold. Anyway, so that question also, okay. One more question to be sent. Okay, these two I will do. And I will send you because now the time is getting over. And I have another batch of students waiting for me. They say it's going to be not IITian guide class, another group. Okay. So yes, one request. Send the question in advance so that I can add some more value to the questions. Maybe we can, you ask me two parts, maybe we can add third part or fourth part also. My attempt is always to make it more interesting. Sometimes it is not interesting, but anyway, okay. And you are going to have a 10-day vacation. So wish you best of the vacation. Go and enjoy. Okay. Then end of the class today. See you after 10th.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Bye.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Welcome all of you.
Thank you, sir.
Best
Bye.
of your holidays. Yes, best of your holidays. Enjoy.